Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 23 of Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition Way playthrough. And in this episode, we're taking on the Warriors of Liang again. Yeah. Only this time, something's a little bit off with them. And by a little bit off, I mean the Liang troops have something that should not even be in their possession, and that is sorcerers. Yeah, what we're about to go through is literally a callback to Dynasty Warriors 7, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's a callback to Dynasty Warriors 7. It is where Zhang, one of the people in question, kept summoning never-ending... Oh, what's it, Zhang? I think it was Zhang, yes. Zhang and Zhang kept summoning never-ending peasants to attack you, and every time you take them down, that group of peasants would get back up and try to go after your main camp, and until Zhang was defeated, the peasants would never die. So yeah, it doesn't matter who you choose for this. The whole point is you need to take care of the guys that is constantly respawning. Well, in technicality, it shouldn't be that much of a problem, but those guys are going to be, ran into by Wang Yi and also Shu Huang. Instead, I'm going to pick Jia Shu, who doesn't have to worry about that problem.
I want you to trample Cao Cao's army underfoot.
And I'm also scratching my back because of course I get run over by the Liang cavalry. Never a video that involves these guys that I don't get run over. I swear, cavalryman is going to be the death of me one day. But for right now, we've got other things to worry about aside from being run over by horses. I so miss the days where I could just drop kick a goddamn horse. I really do. I think you could do that here, but still, it takes a lot of timing. But whatever the case, all you're practically doing is mowing through the Liang Rebels again. This time it'll be for good.
Now, we should focus on retaking the armory.
So with that said, we're gonna take care of the Liang Rebels, and hopefully Chao would sit his ass down somewhere, but I doubt it seriously.
No matter how many enemies we defeat, they keep coming.
Next episode is definitely going to be a rehash of Mount Dingjun. The difference is we have a chance to save Xiahou Dun without having Xiahou Yuan, without having to worry about a historical mission.
I feel much better now. I'm ready to get back in the fight.
We have to deal with peasants that keep coming back, coalition forces that'll spring up out of nowhere, all sorts of traps and stuff of that nature. We're gonna have to deal with that. And it's kind of kind of sad that we don't have to play as all the characters way, because they are some interesting characters. Yeah. All of them do have one thing in common, and that is to make sure that Cao Cao is the ruler of the land, and he does have ambition, and he has goals, and those goals were to try to stop the corruption. But everybody has an interesting story to play, and I think like only maybe one person in Wei turned out to be a traitor. Okay, Wei, not Jin, because for some reason Xiahou Ba was considered Jin at the time, and he ends up betraying the group. Like, trying to remember who it was that was considered a traitor. Ah, yes, it was Niu Jin. He's the one that was considered somewhat of a traitor, at least by the Suma clan, before he was killed off. But he's not a playable character, he's a generic officer. Now, if he actually becomes a playable character, oh, that's gonna change the landscape of Jin, definitely. Because Sima Yi, while at like the first 3 or 4 games, he was, no, actually no, 3 games, yes. He was labeled as a, no, I was right, 4 games because he showed up in 3, 4, 5, and 6.
The enemy still refuses to let up on its attack.
He was made out to be some villain, but at the exact same time, he was trying to stop the corruption that was festering within the Cao family, only for the corruption to get worse with his family. Well, he doesn't know that, but the corruption ended up getting worse, like after Sima Zhao ended up dying and his son took up regency, but I don't know if Dynasty Warriors will ever go to Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I mean, I'm not trying to say Romance of the Three Kingdoms. And by the way, please subtitles, do not try to copy what I just said. I was stuttering, okay? I was stuttering. But anyway, what I was saying was, I wasn't trying to talk about the War of the 12 Princes that was caused by him. There was a little bit of corruption because of the fact that his whole entirety of his politicians under him were pretty much out for themselves. That's all there is to it. And the only reason why they all came on a united front to get rid of Wu was because of the fact that they saw that Wu was worse off than them. That's the only reason why. But nonetheless, folks, I'm not talking about this mission because they keep... yeah, there's barely any troops left. And they're going to keep coming until we find the guys that's constantly bringing them back. And then once we do, we're going to have to stop what we're doing to actually make an about-face to save Cao Hong, who, by the way, is about to be attacked by Madai. Well, it is the Liang cavalry, so that is somewhat of a trope, that the Liang cavalry will always have an ambush. And now that I stop and think about it, folks, as much as the Liang cavalry was feared,
it's quite a spectacle.
They, honest to God, got completely decimated in history by Cao Cao. Kind of an interesting note. But, it wasn't more of a cavalry, it was more along the lines of Ma Chao's last stand. I'm about to go all the way around, don't I? Yep. And the main objective of our defeat is literally right around the corner, just standing out there like a dead duck. Sorry for jumping subjects, but let's be honest with you. The DLC, I would say, would be a little bit underwhelming. And it's not that it's easy or something. Trust me, it's not. The only reason I'm making it look easy is because I got level 4 weapons with Cyclone. But the point of the matter is, at the end of the day... Oh, yeah. Pyrocan, I forgot about that.
You performed great as always. There was no need for my strategy.
At the end of the day, this wasn't going to be a hard mission. It only became hard because, well, I think we just got finished dealing with these guys. And now Zhang Lu appears. Okay. So let's go on ahead and deal with him. I think this is the part where Madai shows up. That's why I was going back over there, because there was, well, actually no, I was trying to find my way through. But, Madai will appear, and when he does, I'm gonna have to go back and try to stop him from taking the main camp. Or should I say, the main objective. Oh, there he is! God damn it, of course he's gonna show up right when I'm close to Zhang Lu. Alright. And he's heading over to Cao Hong. Cao Hong must not be defeated. Maybe I'll be faster, or maybe I'll just go after Zhang Lu, I guess. This right here will stop the Yellow Turban magic. Because I'm pretty sure Zhang Lu was not a Yellow Turban, so why is he using magic? I have been wondering that as well. in Dynasty Warrior. Oh wait, never mind. Dynasty Warrior 7, they had some sort of talisman or something like that. But not the case here. They just know magic because. And he's not the only one. I think Zhang Wei also knows magic, and I do believe he summons phantom troops. And that's going to be right after we take care of Madai. So let's go on ahead and go back and deal with him. But other than that, this probably is an underwhelming DLC. The other one is going to be a little bit more interesting. But that's after that's until I save Xiao Yuan. But eventually, we'll have ourselves a star requirement. And the star requirement is where things get a little bit more interesting.
The name's Madai. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Because the star requirement is going to be at, believe it or not, Fawn Castle.
So I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah, it's like the second time there'll be a star requirement at Fawn Castle. Only this one's paid DLC. And it's probably a little bit easier than Fawn Castle itself. Well, there is the whole thing about you having to stop what you're doing to save Peng De, but yeah. Other than that, not much I could say. We'll just have to go back and continue where we last left off, because there's only 2 people left. And one of them's going to probably summon phantom troops to stop you from taking care of Ma Chao. And once we find Ma Chao and we beat him up, that's going to be the end of this part. But yeah, like I said, so far it's pretty underwhelming. They have their own joke mission now. That I do know. Wei has a joke mission, and believe it or not, it's actually one of the more funnier ones. I'd say the funniest joke DLC would have to go to Jin. Bar none, hands down. They got one of the funniest, and I do believe Wu does too. Wu's is actually pretty easy, but Jin, on the other hand, that one, funny as it is, I think it's the harder joke mission of the bunch. Well, that and also maybe Wei. Other than that, that's it. You know, I really hope that if they do bring in some new characters or bring in some new sort of gameplay, I hope they bring in some characters that will actually turn some of the more one-note dimensional characters into somebody that's more active in the story. And why can't I go there? Damn it. Okay, fine, I'll go a different direction. It's always something with these maze-like places. But as I was saying, take like some of the people that didn't have interactions. Like, for instance, Peng De and Yue Jin. I mean, 9 established that, but then again, you can't really help that with bad voice acting. Oh wait, no, we already got rid of the guy with the... I just thought about it, we already got rid of the guy who had the Phantom Troops. Never mind. Oops. I thought about it, and yeah, we already got rid of the guy with the Phantom Troops. So now all that's left is killing Ma Chao. That's it. And the other guy is already there, so we'll just get rid of him and make it quick.
This one seems a bit fun.
And that takes care of... Oh god, that's a whole lot of cavalrymen. That is just too many damn cavalrymen. I'm sick and tired of being run over by a damn horse.
You shall fall prey.
But whatever the case, we won.
We were able to defend Chang'an.
We can't really jump.
That was quite the
because,
chore.
yeah, we
Tonight,
won.
We should celebrate our victory.
Oh well. You know, that's one thing I do miss, the victory poses. I really do miss them. Hope they bring them back at 10. Along with better gameplay than what they had in 9. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, this is RVman985. I'll see you all next time, and in our next DLC, it's a rehash of the Battle of Mount Dingjun. See you all next time.